Good morning. Thank you for taking time for yourself to join me here for our morning meditation. Let's see how I can make this work best. Like that. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll do this. Give folks just a touch of time. Hello, Leslie, to pop in and get settled. You can sit on the floor, grab a cushion. And some of you have heard this before, but my obsession with sitting on a cushion or a folded blanket is anatomically sound because of the fact that we spend a lot of time sitting in chairs. Good morning, Rebecca. And when we sit in chairs, we lean against the chair like this, and it's really comfortable. Super comfy. Well, super comfy also equals your low back is not doing any work while I'm just chilling with myself leaned all back. When we try to sit upright on the floor with no support behind us, because we spend very little time doing that as a culture. Good morning, Erin. When we sit upright with nothing behind us, it fatigues the low back and we tend to begin to round because the low back is sore. And so what we can do is to put, and you can just grab, like this is one of my cushions. It's thin, right? It's not real thick, which is nice. This one's pretty good too. I've got a lot of pillows, but you can put a folded blanket or a cushion beneath your seat under your bum. This one's pretty, but not required for it to be pretty, so that when you sit on this, it lifts the pelvis up a bit. And when it lifts the pelvis up, tilts it forward, the legs come forward. I'm able to sit tall because I have that support beneath me with the pelvis lifting up in the back. That's connected to your sacrum, connected to your spine. And then from there, we have this nice long spine with a little more ease. And if we want to find a seat for more than a few minutes, finding an easeful seat makes it more accessible. And so that, my friends, is why sitting on a bolster or cushion or pillow or folded blanket is helpful. It's our little learning for this morning as we're getting settled in. Now, that, truth be told, if sitting on a chair is what suits you best because you have back things, sit in a chair, right? Like, do what is best for you. As we come into the beginning of our seat, today there will be a little more silence once we settle in, but there will also be, I brought the chimes back for a reminder, right? So focus point meditation can be done with a candle, a piece of art. Like you could focus point on the hamsa on the pillow behind me. I have plants across the way. You can focus point on that, but you can also use a sound, a tone like this. And what you'll do is when I play that tone a few times during our meditation, there's resonance, and that'll allow you to have this sort of like guide back to the fact that you're meditating, to bring the attention back to the present moment. And then there'll be a verbal guidance back when we're done. Okay. And so I'll set those off here for now. And then once you've found the seat of your choice this morning, the gaze can be soft, or you can close the eyes. Maybe an inhale can invite the shoulders up, and the exhale invites the shoulders back and down. And bring your mind's eye down to your feet and your legs and your hips, where those parts of your body connect to the support beneath you. Allow everything from the waist down, this foundation beneath you, just to get a little heavier, a little rooted. And if things feel a bit wobbly or off center for you, today or as of late, also know that the floor in your home and the earth beneath you rises up to meet this seat, to help hold you in this place. And so from the foundation beneath you, mind's eye travels up to the base of the spine. And if you have something under your seat, there's a little lift as the pelvis tilts forward. And here the mind's eye on the base of the spine, your sacrum, your tailbone. With an inhale, visualize that breath running up the length of your spine, all the way to the crown of your head. And as you take a few breaths here, on the inhale, feel the length, feel the expansion of your breath in. And with the structure of your spine sitting tall all the way through the crown of the head, begin to tune to the exhales. And those exhales can soften the face, soften the jaw. Invite the shoulders to be heavy. Arms to relax. And the palms can rest face down or palms up. And if you notice that the shoulders want to come in a bit, just inviting another roll up and back and down. Shoulders heavy and collarbones spread wide. And once you've created that space here in your body, let it just soften around the edges, not rigid. A place where you can linger in this grounded, tall, easeful seat. As we spend time here, holding space for each other, for ourselves and our breath. Along the way, you'll hear the tone of the chimes, simply as a guidance, helping the awareness notice where it may or may not be. And the sound guiding your awareness back to this present moment, to place the mind here and now. And continuing to linger in your seat. Just a reminder for your awareness to be here and now. Invite a breath in. And allow that breath to flow out. In your mind's eye, see yourself here in your seat. And see the floor beneath you, the walls around, and the ceiling above. And please know that meditation is a practice. If the mind did not wander, there would be no practice. It would just be the way it is. And taking your time to gently blink your eyes open. And find your way back to this physical space. Any little movement that feels good after being still for a bit of time. So when we use tools like a bell or a piece of art or your breath to focus the mind on, to allow that to be the tether back to the present moment, that helps the mind practice being present. And over time, being here is just what it can do. It might wander for a moment. There might be a thought that floats through. But over time, you can watch the idea or the thought float by, but you don't get carried with it over time. I appreciate your time spending it here to pause with me. If you have any questions, please let me know. It is sunny here in Northern Virginia. For that, I am grateful. Have a beautiful day. If you want to join me at 9:30, I'm teaching gentle yoga via Easy Day Yoga's Facebook Live. All right. And then more to come, friends. Have a delightful day. Until our paths cross again, be well and namaste. You're welcome, Rebecca. Thank you. Yes, hooray for sun, especially after yesterday. Sun's brighter today. You're welcome, Erin. Thank you for spending your morning with me. Thank you all so much. Let me know if you need anything. We'll talk to you soon. You're welcome, Michelle.